As the province ditches masking in most public places, Edmontonians will have to continue masking up due to the city's face covering bylaw. However, the Alberta government says they will be introducing new legislation forcing municipalities to remove their own public health restrictions. Premier Jason Kenney says his UCP government will make changes to the Municipal Government Act, in his words, very soon, taking away a local government's ability to impose their own public health restrictions.
We think it's really important that we do so united, not divided, with clarity and not confusion. We're concerned that if we have a patchwork of different policies across the province, it will create unnecessary division and confusion amongst the public.
Edmonton's Mayor Amarjeet Sohi says he was not consulted by this decision. Despite the Premier's announcement, City Council will still hold a special meeting next week to discuss the bylaw.
We have shown leadership in protecting Edmontonians during the most difficult times. And that was the intent of the mask bylaw, and we'll make a decision based on what is good for our city.
Is it a fair move by the province? Not necessarily, claims this health law expert.
Municipalities do a lot of important work in public health around water fluoridation, smoking bylaws, any number of issues. And I think that the Premier is really diminishing that important work by not acknowledging that they're important partners of the province in public health lawmaking.
I think that overreach and overstep and abuse of the MGA is something that could have a far-reaching implications beyond the mask bylaw.
The Premier doesn't see it that way.
Having municipalities improvise their own policies when it's not really their area of primary responsibility is, I think, unhelpful and divisive. And finally, there is no compelling public health rationale for it. And I am concerned that if municipalities have this power, it will increasingly become a political and not a public health issue.
The Premier's office told City News the new legislation will be in effect in the coming weeks. In the meantime, Edmonton's face covering bylaw is still in effect. In Edmonton, Laura Krause, City News.